Hi guys, this is Saint Saint. Today I'll be going over my Blue Lantern Water Battle Healer loadout. There's a lot going on here, so I'll break it down piece by piece. I'm going to start with how I'm spec'd for the loadout. So in terms of stat points, we have our weapon tree filled out, we have the movement tree. We're going to put our focus on superpowered, fill up critical attack and critical heal chance, critical attack, critical healing magnitude. Might and power and restoration are where the rest of our skill points are going to get split. You'd see our flight tree, we go down the left lane. For iconic powers, I just kind of spec'd into a few extra just in case. You don't really need many of these other than Hardlight Shield. For the gear, I have the main 6 OP items. If you don't have these, don't worry too much. You can mix and match your gear, your might and DPS, your might and healer gear. Whatever is not an OP item, I'm using healer gear. And the utility belt consists of the orbital, some henchies, mother box, and I like to use the supply drop just for some extra health in emergencies. For the artifacts, we got the Book of the Black. It's going to give you massive buffs on your might and your heals. You've got Ebons. Ebons is going to help you with might buffs, and then it's going to let you get your power back when you cast your finisher, because it's a very power-hungry build. Scrap is going to let you spam your supercharges, so you can get extra damage from Neo-Venom boost. Spam the Blue Lantern ring supercharge shield. That Blue Lantern supercharge gets you your power back, so it's a very helpful thing to spam. Lazarus pit for survivability. You could die, keep doing your melee, come back, you get that new shield on there. And then the Orb of Orion is going to be my choice for the healing artifact. I like that the spectral ally that you project will cast priority heal once every 1.5 seconds. So that'll let you keep doing your damage while pumping out heals. For the allies, for your combat ally, I use Flashpoint Batman for damage, but you could also use Constantine to buff your allies. It depends on how you're feeling. Starfire with the Tamaran technique, that weapon buff is going to give you an 8% might boost. It's going to make sure that your page will stop hurting you for a little bit, and you could trigger your affinity mod C if you have one equipped. Flash has the support, walk it off. I have the wrong one equipped here, but one sec. Put the flash back on. Walk it off is basically going to give you your supercharge back alongside the scrap. So, onto the loadout. From left to right, we got Aquatic Arsenal on the top bar. That's your melee. You're going to be spamming that 80% of the time. It's going to fill up Dehydrate really fast, hit Dehydrate like as soon as it fills up to max. Soothing Mist is your priority heal. In this case, it's going to cast the Spectral Ally from the Orb of Orion. So you'll have a 12-second timer on that. If you cast it with Solace of the Sea, the healing field like the pool, you'll basically, Solace of the Sea will be the timer for you, so you don't have to like count in your head when to summon the ally back. Beacon of Hope and Empowering Pulse are the Blue Lantern healing moves. Both of these will heal you. Sometimes it's a little tricky. I do believe they stack. You just gotta like hit them together, back to back. You can clip the Empowering Pulse. On the second loadout bar, for your supercharges, we got Neo-Venom boost. If you don't have to worry too much about getting your power back and staying shielded, you can rely on Venom boost for power. If you're in hairy situations, you need the shield, you need as much power as you can get, go for Surging Barrier, the Blue Lantern supercharge. Pressurize is our weapon buff that's going to proc our Starfire ally to get our might boost. I'll pop it whenever I have to go down to the second loadout bar to cast the finisher, which is going to be Torrent. When I come down here to get my power back, I'll pop that, pop a shield, pop the weapon buff before I tap back up. So all of this in total, you're going to be doing your damage from the Aquatic Arsenal and Dehydrate. You're going to get your power back from Torrent. You're going to cast your healing as much as you can. You'll alternate your shields and then get your power back with Torrent. You can get power from Surging Barrier as well. So before I start ripping the loadout, I just want to show you guys what my stats are looking like right now. I'm currently unbuffed. Might is sitting at 632,000. Resto is sitting at 419,000. When it comes to our Skittles, we are split down the middle. We got 2 mighty augments. We got 2 resto augments. We got our lantern rings on, and we got 1 restoring adaptive augment, 1 mighty adaptive augment. So the loadout is very versatile. If you have the ability to be more attack focused, don't worry about pumping out so many heals. If you have to be more heals focused, then yeah, sacrifice some DPS, pump out those heals. So if you're looking to stay more attack focused, you want to pop that, pop your buffs, and then start swinging away. Like 7.5 right there. Still got power. Switch. I'm gonna go to a more healer focused loadout now. Pump these out, get my power back. Back to swinging. About my deals, not too hard. Resto. Swinging. So that's the Battle Healer loadout in action. I'm really liking the new blue lantern ring. Very fun addition to being a healer. Even my full healing loadout is very cool now, being able to buff might with that. I think we're seeing some really cool new stuff from DC. Personally, I have a lot of fun using this loadout. I always was like, oh, I'd rather DPS than heal. Now I'm able to do both, and it's a lot of fun. So I've had very good results. I've had times where I was number 1 on every spot in the scoreboard. I'm attaching a run through of the Matron's Orphanage E-Alert to the end of this video, where you guys can see how the build performs and you can see how it does in certain situations when things get a little crunchy. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. And hopefully I'll see you guys again. And I'm sorry it was so long in between videos, and we'll get you more soon. Take care. while we're here, I thought I would share the benefits of the Blue Lantern Ring on my regular healer loadout as well when it comes to buffing might. So, on my healer loadout, once again, we're going to see Empowering Pulse and Beacon of Hope in the second tray, popping those as much as we can to buff our friends. For the top bar, we got Solace of the Sea, Mending Wave, Soothing Mist, Blessing of the Depths, Tempest Guard, and Bubble. We got Surging Barrier and Flood of Power as our supercharges. So, also got High Tide and Life Shield. I like running those two supercharges because I do run EOG and Scrap on this, so I can keep popping greens for my DPSs, trolls, tanks. So, we also got Page of Destiny, Scrap, Purple Healing Ray, and Purified Pages of the Black, and the Eye of Gemini. For allies, we're popping John Constantine's Ward of Zoriel to give our allies a might boost. I like Crypto's Aid from Superboy because you can get some nice remote pickups off your supply drop, and every now and then it'll help in like a shady situation. And Flash Heal from Flash will go off now that you have to group heals pretty frequently, so good way to get supercharged back. Overall nowadays, I think the Blue Lantern Ring has made healing a lot more fun. It's way cooler to be involved in healing and might buff, stuff like that, so trying this, it'll make the group go faster, and I think people will appreciate you for it, so yeah, man.